Greetings, Shiro Fujioka back again with another episode of Street Photography and Synthesizers. In this episode, I really want to stress more the energy and the intent behind what I do versus just getting into what I do. You know, like if I'm talking about photography, you will very rarely hear me talk about like megapixels or a specific, equipment or gear. And the same for music, like, yeah, I have certain things that I like using, like the modular synthesizer is my instrument of choice, but I also use elektron gear. I also have an extensive background in programming MPCs, from back in the 90s. But, the thing that is most important as artists is to not praise the machine, but to praise the artist and praise the energy behind the machine. Like, we're what gives these machines, or better yet, these tools, life. It's like if you see a carpenter and he builds something, you're like, oh man, you have like an amazing hammer. That's how you built that. Like, it's just as silly to say that, like, oh, you have a blah, blah, blah sampler, so now you can make dope beats. Like, no. It's about passion. It's about putting yourself into what you do. So, like, never let the equipment that you have or don't have stop you from being you. So, like, whatever you have, like, use these tools to express yourself. Find your sonic signature. If you're a visual artist, find your visual thumbprint and put that into everything you do. And we'll get back to making art and get less into like being entertainers and working for likes or streams or whatever form of popular currency that everybody's, like being insincere over. So today I'm starting a composition on the digitone out in the park. It's early evening and I'm planning on going on a photo journey tonight. So this is going to be the soundtrack that inspires, where we go in the city and kind of the theme or the tone of the pictures that we shoot. After working on this composition, I decided to go back in the studio and add some modular synth elements and some drums via the elektron digitone. So we're gonna head out to the city and I'll play the composition that I made and we'll shoot some pictures.